Hello everyone, welcome to the Moonshadow Mystery Channel. I am your host, Moonshadow Mystery the Changeling. I hope everyone is having a pleasant Wednesday on this day, October the 5th, 2016, as of the time of this recording. I apologize in advance for my appearance. I did originally have this already done. This is the third take. First one, real life interfered. Second one, I can't even believe this, but I actually went through the entire thing with my mic disabled and didn't realize it. Yeah, a half hour of effort for nothing. Anyway, I'm going to try and keep my thoughts summarized. Today I am doing a live action response to the 5 new Steven Universe Minisodes. But
Moonshadow, you can't be a fan of Steven Universe if you're a fan of My Little Pony and blah 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 blah. Bull.
you can be a fan of any genre, any continuity, any fandom that you want, so long as it brings you joy. It doesn't matter what members of the fandom are like, because we all have our own preferences and enjoyments. I don't care that there's people in the Brony fandom who don't like Steven Universe. I don't care if there's people in Steven Universe fandom who don't like Bronies. It just doesn't matter to me. And it shouldn't matter to you. Enjoy what you enjoy. That being said, none of us are perfect. Now, again, Rebecca Sugar and the Crooniverse have provided us during the hiatus, and we really don't know as of yet when the hiatus will be repealed and we'll get new episodes again, but they have given us, a count of 5 new episodes. The first being Cooking with Lion, which it's a cute little slice of life. A day in the life of Steven as he does, ironically, a YouTube video of sorts with his pal Lion. Now, Ostrich Vox over at the Round Table, I believe, said that it's supposed to be a parody of sorts on Cooking with Dog. I've never seen it. I don't know really what it's like. But this is a cute video. Lion is Lion, Steven is Steven, and it's just him having a good time while at the same time creating a snack. More accurately, sushi! I love sushi. The twist here is he doesn't use tuna or any other kind of fish because Lion ate it. Instead, he uses Cheezos, which is his universe's brand of Cheetos. Now, I'm not going to get into too many details. It does sound a little odd, I'll admit. But he explains the stuff you need to make it, how to make it, even visually shows you the right techniques in which to make it properly. It's all fluid, it's all smooth, it's good voice acting, good animation. Really, it was enjoyable. If I were to put this anywhere on the list of where I like these videos, it would be 4th out of the 5. It's cute, of course. I liked it a whole lot. It could have been a little bit better. It would have been better off if they had done something like this, similar to how they did Keep Beach City Weird, where Steven and spend a lot of time with various members of Beach City doing various videos on things related to food, and this was nice. I would like to see more, admittedly, and we might down the road where they're still on hiatus. We don't know if they're going to do more minisodes or not. They may do more classroom gym stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Now, number 2 is known as Gym Karaoke. This one, without a doubt, is probably my favorite out of all of them. It's fun, it's upbeat, it's catchy. It's basically a day in the life of Steven in the gyms with Connie. She is recording it all behind the scenes until the very end. And I don't know if it's because she's got a little stage fright. If she does, I relate. Despite how everyone says my voice belongs on old time radio, I am actually introvert. That shouldn't be a surprise because MLP Silverquill is an introvert as well. We don't seem it because we're comfortable on camera when we're not around other people. That being said, this was fun. There was an episode, I think it was in season 3, or late season 2, I don't really remember which, where Steven gets Sadie from the Big Donut to participate in Beachapalooza during some peppy, upbeat teenage pop song. A lot like Brawny Buck, I'm not really a fan of modern pop or modern music in general, to be honest with you. A few select groups such as Daft Punk, Gorillaz, I'm not really sure there's any other ones aside from Daniel Ingram and songs from My Little Pony and Steven Universe. But this one was catchy. It was, and we get a return of that song during this episode, little mini-sode. Each member, Steven, Amethyst, Pearl, Garnet, and even Connie, get their own little segment before they all chime in together at the very end. It does have a bit of comedy. Amethyst being Amethyst, going over the top, being funny, and getting into it. We get to see a little bit of joy in Pearl, where she has clearly the events of Mr. Greg and Last One Out of Beach City have made an impact. She's enjoying life more. She's expressing herself more. She's just getting into the moment and enjoying the moment. And I love that. There's the major comedy comes in because apparently Pearl, while trying to figure out how to make the karaoke thing work, inputted the numbers 15 times. Thankfully, we don't have to hear it 15 times. I would be about as sick of that as I was everything is awesome in the Lego movie. Ugh. I still don't like even saying those 3 words because of that song. But this was a good mini-sode. It's perfect, really. I'm not really a musician. I was part of junior band in middle school. I didn't stay with it because, unfortunately, I was a percussionist. Well, not unfortunately. I willingly went into percussion, but I was having back issues. Early on back issues. I won't get into detail about that. That's something you can ask me about in the bottom, and I might do a Q&A later. But my ear for music isn't as well honed as someone like, say, the Fiery Joker, aka Commander Firebrand, aka Josh Scorcher, or Voice of Reason, or even Golden Fox. They're probably the better ones to ask about musical stuff. But I liked it. It's good tempo, good pacing, good animation, and everyone did their parts flawlessly. And again, it's great to hear Garnet, aka Estelle, singing it again, even if it is briefly. But it's enjoyable. Now, the third one we get is Steven Reacts. Steven Reacts is him reacting, much in the same way I am, to the Crying Breakfast Friends. For those who've been fans of Steven Universe, Crying Breakfast Friends is this little animated series Steven watches, and I don't know, it doesn't really seem like it's made for kids as much as it's made for like toddlers. You know, it's like a kind of a Nick Jr. or PBS Kids kind of thing to me. Steven likes it, and that's all that really matters, I suppose. But much like Pearl and Greg, I don't get it. You know, even watching him in this video, I still don't see what's so interesting about it. It's good animation quality, though. It does what it does, which gives Steven a chance to show his reviewing side and his responses. And for being what that is, you know, it's fun. It'd probably be better if we had a full-length one where Steven just reacts to various things in his universe, but, well, maybe later. If I were to put this one on my list, this one would be down at the very bottom, as far as these 5 go. It was nowhere near as entertaining as Cooking with Lion, and far below the quality of Gym Karaoke. Now, the fourth one of these is known as Video Chat. Essentially, Steven using Connie's laptop, which he left to him, I guess because she's at school, and she wanted a way to keep in touch with him other than just phones. Steven does essentially Skype over with Lapis and Peridot. Mostly Peridot. Now, there's a lot of hilarity in this. I don't want to spoil it too much. Um, but naturally, when Lapis sees Steven, she doesn't understand. Again, Lapis is as old of a gem as the crystal gems. Gem tech and tech in general is still somewhat new to her. Unlike Paradox, she wasn't made to be around tech. And after her experiences being trapped in a mirror for 5,000 years, she's naturally distraught when she sees it and actually tries to break. I'm not sure if it's Paradox tablet or if it's another computer, but she tries to break it with a bat. Yeah, I'm half tempted to call this Lapis Lazuli's Lesson Zero moment. Just to do a little crossover for My Little Pony. But no, it's fun. It's entertaining. It does what it does. Unfortunately, Connie's not going to be happy. Why is Connie not going to be happy? Because the lion broke her computer. Yeah, Steven, in his childlike wonder, even though he's 14, set her laptop on the border of the ledge between his bedroom and the living room. Now, for those who've seen the series, there's about a 12-foot gap between the ledge of his bedroom and the floor of his living room. Yeah. Lion pushed it off the ledge. Everything else is hilarious. That one just makes me go, oh my. And now, the fifth one. I loved the fifth one. This one hit me in the feels. The fifth one is basically titled Steven's Song. And I think that's a little too generic because he's had a lot of songs that he's done, he's wrote. Heck, the intro theme for the show he wrote. But this one gives us a chance to see Steven's feelings, or rather hear his feelings. As we all know, he's been going through a whole lot. What with the revelations about who Rose Quartz is. My apologies, everyone. Again, I'm doing this all ad-lib live out of what's essentially my grandparents' basement. It's basically my apartment. My space is 3 bedrooms. It's approximately 40 foot long by whatever. It's by no means, a small little space. And again, that's something, if I decide to do a Q&A, you're more than welcome to ask me about, and I'll answer it honestly and truthfully. It's just not appropriate for... Well, it's not really not appropriate, it's just not fitting for this video. So I apologize for that little moment. Again, that's the thing with ad-lib. But anyway, this song is Steven's chance to get a lot of his feelings about Rose and about a lot of stuff he wasn't aware of off his chest. If you saw the episode Just a Thought, you get to see how this stuff is tearing him apart inside. And he's just repressing it and repressing it and repressing it. And I relate to that. For many years, I repressed my feelings. And unfortunately, it cost me my last job. I let stress get to me. I didn't ventilate it properly. I didn't take care of it in the right fashion. And as a result, I lost my job. That was 4 years ago. Since then, I've been in college. I had a girlfriend, got engaged. I don't want to go into detail about that right now. It's touchy, personal, yada, yada, yada. You're welcome to ask me about it, but I'm going to opt out of answering it. It's really personal and kind of confusing. But anyway, yeah, I relate to Steven's situation. Maybe not to the same level, but I relate to it. But this song is his way of getting it off his chest. It's just him playing his ukulele. I might as well just call it a guitar. No, wait. No, it is a guitar. It's a full-on Fender Stratocaster with an amp. Dang, man. He either found Greg's old guitar or Greg bought him one. The joys of being a millionaire. But it's really well done. Sung well. the actor who plays Steven has a really good singing voice despite everything else. Um, and what's really nice is Steven takes the time to show the audience, the viewing audience, um, the frets, the keys, where your fingers need to go, so that you can actually learn to play this song. And I really appreciate that. I never got into playing guitar. I've wanted to. Admittedly, I have more than the time available to do so, but I've just not taken the time to actually do anything about it. This might give me an opportunity to do. I'm sorry, when you're doing these videos and you're seeing yourself, there's some things you notice that just bothers you. But anyway, these are 5 really good minisodes. I keep wanting to call them episodes. Again, I would put Gym Karaoke at the very top. Steven's song would definitely be at the number 2 slot, purely for the emotional context. I laughed out loud at video chat. Cooking with Lime was fun, entertaining, simple. If you like slice of life, it's good. And Steven reacts. I like seeing him parody us YouTubers, but I still don't get Crying Breakfast Friends. Yeah, maybe it's just me. Or maybe I'm taking this too seriously. Yes, Commander Firebrand. I have borrowed your slogan. But that's alright, because I have also borrowed from Silverquill on occasion. And that reminds me, Steven reacts with Crying Breakfast Friends, as well as the whole Gym Karaoke. It's chock full of miniature continuity. Yes, I borrow your stuffs. Anyways, everyone, this has been my initial first thoughts on these 5 new minisodes, but what do you think? Tell me what you thought in the comment section down below. If you do agree with me, do you disagree with me? Do you have other thoughts that maybe I might have missed? Maybe I'll do a supplement video later on. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you didn't, please click the dislike button. You're more than welcome to your opinion, and there's no reason for me to deny you it. If you like this video and want to see more, please click subscribe. Or you can click, before you make that decision, you can click my name, go to my channel, and see what other stuff I have there. I have segments of Moonshadow sing/impersonates, which include a tribute to Robin Williams, me mimicking John Delancey as his character Discord from My Little Pony, as well as me doing a cover of Wailing Jennings and Willie Nelson. Well, it's not really their song. I'd give due credit in the description of it, but where I cover a classic country tune from the 1975 to 78. I won't spoil it. Now, if you have questions that you want answered, suggestions for other videos in the future, you can either leave them in the section down below, or in here in just a moment, I'm going to bring up a title card so that you can see different ways to get in touch with me. And you can also go to my DeviantArt account, where you can see various other created content I've come up with that I haven't the opportunity to display here just yet. This card, wrong card, you'll also see various other ways you can get in touch with me, including, that is right, Facebook. All this is available in the description below of the video below, just so you know. You can get me on Facebook, Skype. Patreon is still not available. I am sorry to those who may want to assist me with getting the equipment and software necessary to do better content. That's not available right now. I'm still working out payment methods. Don't have a banking account, don't have a credit card, so yeah. You can there's my DeviantArt right there. You can follow me on Twitter at Moonshadow_Mist, of course, Mist being for mystery. I'll do occasional updates on projects and just how I'm doing in general. I'll try not to spam people too bad with it. Or you can contact me through my Gmail account. where you can leave longer suggestions. And you can also submit fan art to me that I can put on my Deviant account or feature here on this channel at some point. Now, as you can see in the corner here, just for the sake of fun, I did in fact do a little mini sketch of my OC. That is me, Moonshadow Mystery, as well as my cutie mark, the Mystery Box. Huh. Possible new idea for a channel title? As you can see, it's nothing real great. Just a little mini something I did out of boredom. But you can submit fan art or creative pieces similar to this one to me for me to feature on Deviant or feature here. Again, poke me, Skype me, whatever. I'm up to doing creative contents, viewer specials, etc. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for having the patience to watch this rather lengthy video on 5 fairly short minisodes. Each of them less than 3 minutes long, as a matter of fact. All creative dues go to Rebecca Sugar, Cartoon Network, and the Crooniverse. Again, thank you for tuning in. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. Don't like and dislike. That'd be kind of weird. Like me! If you do decide to check out my DeviantArt account, please feel free to check out my Gemsona folder in my gallery, where you can actually see my own Crystal Gem original character, Cobalt Aura Quartz. I also have a brief bit on her backstory that I'm still working on. I haven't got all the finer details out, but feel free to check it out. Again, thank you for tuning in. I hope you tune in next time. This has been Moonshadow Mystery the Changeling saying, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. Thank you, everyone. Have a pleasant and safe rest of your day and rest of your week. Tune in next time. Take care.